Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a small, dusty penny, and unknowingly holding a piece of American history worth a shocking fortune. A coin so mysterious, so overlooked, that millions of people have accidentally spent it without realizing the hidden treasure they just lost forever. Right now, somewhere in America, a tiny wheat penny is quietly sitting in a jar, a wallet, or even the bottom of a couch cushion, waiting for the right person to discover it. But here's the twist. Collectors are desperately searching for these rare pennies. And when the right one appears, the price can explode beyond what most people ever imagine. In today's video on Crazy Valuable Coins, we're revealing 3 ultra-rare wheat pennies that are secretly worth incredible amounts in today's market. These coins look ordinary, but they hide unbelievable value. One of them might already be in your home right now. And the first coin on this list is a forgotten 1,948 wheat penny that collectors are hunting like buried treasure. Stay with me, because what looks like a simple penny could actually be a life-changing discovery. When most Americans see a 1,948 wheat penny, they barely give it a second glance. It looks like thousands of other pennies produced during the late 1940s. But hidden within this seemingly ordinary coin is a version that collectors quietly chase with incredible excitement. The specific coin we're talking about today is the 1,948 wheat penny without a mint mark, showing a rusty brown color with small green oxidation spots on both the obverse and reverse sides, preserved in extra fine or extra good condition. To many people, those spots might look like damage. But to serious collectors, they can actually be signs that the coin has remained untouched for decades, quietly aging while its rarity grows stronger year after year. The design of the 1,948 wheat penny carries one of the most recognizable symbols in American coin history. On the front side, known as the obverse, you see the powerful portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by the legendary sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln faces right, his calm expression representing unity and strength. The word liberty appears on the left side of the portrait, while the year 1948 sits clearly below. Above Lincoln's head, the phrase, "In God We Trust," arches proudly across the top. Because this coin has no mint mark, it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was responsible for producing millions of coins after World War II as America entered a new economic era. Flip the coin to the reverse side, and you'll see the iconic wheat ears framing the design. These elegant wheat stalks symbolize growth, prosperity, and the agricultural strength of the United States. Between them sits the bold text, 1 cent and United States of America. Above that appears the powerful motto, E pluribus unum. For decades, this wheat design became a symbol of American daily life. Billions of these pennies circulated through stores, banks, and family savings jars. But only a small portion survived in collectible condition, and even fewer remain in the exact state we are describing today. Now let's talk about the composition of this fascinating coin. The 1,948 wheat penny was struck using a metal mixture that had been standard for many decades in U.S. coinage. It contains 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving the coin its classic warm tone. Over time, copper naturally reacts with air and moisture, which is why some coins develop brown coloring, dark tones, or green oxidation spots. Many people think this ruins the coin, but in reality, it simply tells the story of the coin's long journey through time. Physically, the coin has very precise measurements that collectors always verify. The weight is approximately 3.11 grams, which was the official standard for wheat pennies during that era. The diameter measures about 19.05 millimeters, while the thickness is roughly 1.52 millimeters. These measurements may sound small, but within the world of coin collecting, even tiny variations can create huge excitement. When a coin remains close to these original specifications after decades of circulation, it becomes even more attractive to collectors who appreciate authenticity. But what truly makes this coin special is its hidden uniqueness. A 1948 penny with no mint mark might appear common at first glance, yet finding one in extra fine or extra good condition with its original surfaces still visible is far more difficult than most people realize. After more than 70 years, many of these coins were heavily worn, melted down, lost, or simply spent and forgotten. The few that remain with strong details in Lincoln's hair, clear wheat lines on the reverse, and original copper tone are the ones collectors become incredibly excited about. The rarity factor grows even stronger when you consider collector demand. Wheat pennies are among the most popular coins in the United States. Millions of collectors actively search through coin rolls, bank boxes, and old family collections, hoping to discover hidden treasures from the wheat penny era. Because of this massive collector community, even subtle variations in condition can cause prices to rise dramatically. When a coin like the 1948 no mint mark wheat penny appears with attractive aging and solid detail, collectors see it not just as a coin, but as a preserved piece of American heritage. Now here is where the suspense finally reveals the shocking truth. A 1948 wheat penny, without a mint mark, showing rusty brown tone with green spots, and preserved in extra fine or extra good condition, has recently reached a stunning current market value of approximately $900. And yes, you heard that correctly. A simple penny that many people might ignore could secretly be worth an astonishing treasure. And the price, I am telling you, is presented as absolutely current for the exact condition described in today's market environment. Collectors believe coins like this will only become more valuable over time. The number of surviving wheat pennies in collectible condition continues to shrink every year as coins disappear into private collections. That means the demand grows stronger while the supply becomes smaller. When that happens in the coin world, values have a powerful tendency to rise higher and higher. Many experienced collectors quietly hold on to coins like this, patiently waiting as the market continues to push prices upward. If you are a collector or someone just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, there are a few powerful tips to remember when searching for treasures like this. Always examine older pennies carefully under bright light, especially those dated between 1909 and 1958, the wheat penny era. Look closely at the surfaces, the edges, and the mint marks. Sometimes the smallest detail can reveal an incredible discovery. Never clean old coins, because cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce collector interest. Instead, keep coins stored safely in protective holders so they can continue aging naturally. And here is the most exciting part of this entire story. Millions of wheat pennies are still hiding in circulation, coin jars, piggy banks, and old family collections across the United States. Somewhere out there, a forgotten 1948 wheat penny could still be waiting to be discovered. Imagine the thrill of realizing that a small copper coin you almost ignored is actually a powerful hidden treasure that collectors dream about finding. So before you spend another penny, take a closer look. Because the coin in your hand might not just be spare change, it might be a silent piece of history, quietly carrying incredible value. And remember, here on Crazy Valuable Coins, our channel brings you fresh updates every single day, revealing the rare coins, hidden treasures, and unbelievable discoveries that most people overlook. Stay with us, because the next coin on today's list becomes even more mysterious. Now let's move to the second coin on today's list, and this one carries an even deeper sense of mystery. Across the United States, millions of pennies from the late 1940s passed through the hands of ordinary Americans, used in grocery stores, saved in glass jars, and forgotten inside drawers for decades. But hidden among them is a very special coin that collectors quietly hunt for with incredible excitement. The coin we are talking about is the 1949 wheat penny with the D mint mark, showing a red-brown copper tone mixed with small green oxidation spots on both the obverse and reverse sides, preserved in very fine or very good condition. At first glance, this coin might look like just another old penny from the wheat era. Many people see the color change and the small green spots and think it is just an old coin that has aged with time. But experienced collectors know that these natural aging signs often mean the coin has remained untouched for decades. And when a coin survives this long while still preserving strong design details, it transforms from ordinary pocket change into something far more exciting, a hidden copper treasure waiting to be recognized. The design of the 1949 wheat penny represents one of the most iconic images ever used on American currency. On the obverse side, the strong portrait of Abraham Lincoln faces right, symbolizing leadership and unity. This design was created by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner, and it became the first time in American history that a real historical figure appeared on a circulating coin. Above Lincoln's head, the powerful national motto, "In God We Trust," stretches across the top. To the left side of Lincoln, you will see the word Liberty, and below the portrait sits the date 1949. Just beneath the year appears the small but extremely important D mint mark, which tells collectors the coin was struck at the famous Denver Mint. When you turn the coin over to the reverse side, you see the legendary wheat ear design that gave these coins their nickname, Wheat Pennies. Two graceful wheat stalks frame the edges of the coin, representing America's agricultural strength and prosperity during the early 20th century. Between these wheat stalks sits the bold inscription, 1 cent, along with United States of America. Above them appears the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. This design was used on American pennies from 1909 to 1958, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. But the beauty of this coin is not just in its design. It is also in its composition and physical characteristics. The 1949 D wheat penny was minted using a metal mixture that collectors appreciate for its durability and historic feel. The coin contains 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it the classic copper appearance that slowly changes color over decades. That is why many surviving coins develop a red-brown tone mixed with dark brown or green oxidation spots. These marks are simply the natural reaction of copper to the environment, and in many cases, they tell the story of how the coin quietly traveled through time. The coin also follows the official U.S. mint standards for wheat pennies of that era. The weight is approximately 3.11 grams, which was the standard copper penny weight before later changes in composition. The diameter measures around 19.05 millimeters, giving it the familiar penny size Americans recognize instantly. The thickness is about 1.52 millimeters, creating the sturdy feel that made these coins durable enough to circulate for decades. When collectors examine coins like this, They carefully check these measurements to confirm authenticity and originality. One of the most fascinating things about this particular coin is its unique visual character. A 1949D wheat penny with red-brown color and green oxidation spots often indicates that the coin has aged naturally while still preserving important design features. In very fine or very good condition, you can still see strong details in Lincoln's hair and clear wheat lines on the reverse side. These details tell collectors that the coin survived years of circulation without being completely worn down, making it far more desirable than heavily damaged examples. Now let's talk about rarity and collector demand, because this is where the excitement truly begins. Wheat pennies are one of the most actively collected coins in the United States. Thousands of collectors search through rolls of pennies every single day, hoping to discover hidden wheat cents from the past. While many 1,949 pennies were originally minted, the number that remain today in collectible condition is far smaller than most people imagine. Coins were lost, damaged, melted, or simply worn away after decades of use. Because of that, collectors become extremely interested whenever a well-preserved 1,949D wheat penny appears on the market. And now comes the moment that reveals why this coin is considered such a powerful hidden treasure. A 1,949 wheat penny with the D mint mark, showing red-brown tone with green oxidation spots and preserved in very fine or very good condition, has reached an astonishing current market value of approximately $800,890 in today's market. Yes, a simple copper coin that many people might overlook can secretly hold an incredible amount of value. And the price mentioned here reflects the current value for the exact condition described. Collectors strongly believe that coins like this will continue gaining value over time. Every year, more wheat pennies disappear into private collections where they are stored carefully and rarely returned to the market. That means the supply slowly becomes smaller while the demand keeps growing. When this happens, prices can climb higher and higher as collectors compete to own these pieces of American coin history. For anyone searching for rare coins, the most important tip is never ignore old pennies. Many valuable coins have been discovered in ordinary places, inside piggy banks, coin jars, inherited collections, or even loose change received at a store. Always examine the date, mint mark, and overall condition carefully. Small details can make an enormous difference in value. Also, remember that cleaning a coin can permanently damage its surface and reduce collector interest. So always keep coins in their natural condition and store them safely. The truth is, thousands of people accidentally spend valuable coins every single day simply because they don't realize what they are holding. Somewhere right now, a forgotten 1,949D wheat penny might be sitting in a jar or hidden inside an old drawer, waiting for someone curious enough to look closely. And if that discovery happens to be yours, you may realize that the small copper coin in your hand is not ordinary change at all. It is a powerful hidden treasure that collectors dream about finding. And remember, on Crazy Valuable Coins, our channel brings fresh updates every single day, revealing the rare coins and secret treasures that people accidentally lose without ever knowing their true worth. Stay with us, because the third coin in today's video may surprise you even more. Now we arrive at the third and final coin in today's incredible list, and this one carries a powerful reputation among collectors who search through pennies every single day hoping to discover something extraordinary. Across the United States, millions of pennies from the 1950s passed through grocery stores, gas stations, and family cash registers. Most people spent them without even thinking twice. But hidden within those ordinary coins is a special piece of copper history that collectors quietly dream of finding: the 1955 wheat penny with the D mint mark. The specific coin we are discussing today shows a dark black spot on the obverse side and brown aging spots on the reverse, preserved in very fine or very good condition. To an untrained eye, these spots may look like simple wear from time. But seasoned collectors understand something important. These natural aging marks often reveal that the coin has survived decades without being cleaned or altered. That untouched condition can make the coin even more interesting because it carries the authentic story of its journey through American history. When you look closely at the design of the 1955 wheat penny, you immediately recognize one of the most famous portraits ever placed on U.S. currency. On the front side, the calm yet powerful image of Abraham Lincoln faces to the right. This design was created by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose work became one of the most recognizable coin designs in the world. Above Lincoln's head appears the inspiring national motto, "In God We Trust." To the left side of the portrait sits the word liberty, while the year 1955 is clearly displayed below the image. Just beneath the date, you will find the small but extremely important D mint mark, showing that this coin was produced at the historic Denver Mint. Turning the coin to the reverse side, you see the classic wheat ear design that gave these coins their famous nickname, Wheat Pennies. Two elegant wheat stalks frame the coin from both sides, symbolizing the strength and agricultural heritage of the United States. Between these wheat ears appears the bold inscription, 1 cent, along with United States of America. Above that text is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, representing the unity of the nation. This design remained on American pennies from 1909 until 1958, making it one of the most beloved and longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. But the fascination with this coin goes far beyond its design. The composition of the 1955 wheat penny connects it to a long tradition of American copper coinage. The coin was minted using 95% copper, combined with 5% tin and zinc, giving it the warm metallic tone that gradually changes color over time. Because copper naturally reacts with air and moisture, older pennies often develop darker areas, brown surfaces, and even black or green oxidation spots. These changes are part of the coin's natural aging process and often add character that collectors appreciate. The physical specifications of the coin also follow the classic standards of wheat pennies. The weight is approximately 3.11 grams, a measurement collectors frequently check when authenticating older coins. The diameter measures around 19.05 millimeters, which is the familiar size Americans recognize immediately when holding a penny. The thickness is approximately 1.52 millimeters, giving the coin a sturdy feel that allowed it to survive years of circulation. What truly makes this particular coin exciting is its unique appearance and preserved details. The black spot on the obverse side and brown aging spots on the reverse reveal that the coin has experienced decades of natural environmental exposure. Yet despite this aging, the coin still maintains strong design features that place it within the very fine or very good condition range. In this level of preservation, collectors can still see clear strands of hair in Lincoln's portrait and visible lines in the wheat stalks on the reverse side. These details are extremely important because they prove the coin has not been worn down completely by circulation. Now let's explore the rarity and collector demand, which is where the excitement truly builds. The 1955 wheat penny is already famous among collectors because the year produced several unusual varieties that captured attention across the coin-collecting world. Because of this historical importance, collectors carefully examine every 1955 penny they find. When a 1955 wheat penny appears in a respectable condition, especially one that shows authentic aging without heavy damage, it instantly attracts serious interest from collectors who are building complete wheat penny collections. And now comes the moment when the hidden treasure finally reveals its astonishing value. A 1955 wheat penny with the D mint mark, showing a black spot on the obverse and brown spots on the reverse, while preserved in very fine or very good condition, has reached an incredible current market value of approximately $700,790 in today's market. Yes, a coin that many people might mistake for an ordinary penny could secretly hold the power of a true collector's treasure. The price mentioned here reflects the current market value for the exact condition described. Collectors believe coins like this will continue rising in value over time. As more wheat pennies disappear into private collections and fewer examples remain available, the competition among collectors grows stronger. That steady increase in demand often pushes prices upward year after year. Many experienced collectors quietly store coins like this in protective holders, patiently waiting as the market continues to recognize their growing importance. For anyone hoping to discover hidden treasures like this, there are a few important habits that can make a huge difference. Always check your pennies carefully, especially those dated between 1909 and 1958, the famous wheat penny era. Pay close attention to the date, mint mark, and condition of the coin. Even small details like unusual spots or strong design features can signal that a coin deserves a closer look. And most importantly, never clean old coins. Cleaning can permanently damage their natural surface and reduce their collector appeal. Instead, store them safely and let their natural aging remain intact. The most exciting part of this entire story is that coins like this may still be hiding in everyday places. Across America, old jars of coins, inherited collections, and forgotten drawers still contain wheat pennies that have not been examined for decades. Somewhere out there, another 1955 wheat penny could be waiting quietly for someone curious enough to discover it. And if that discovery happens to you, you may suddenly realize that the small copper coin you almost ignored is not ordinary change at all. It is a powerful hidden treasure that collectors across the country dream about finding. And remember, here on Crazy Valuable Coins, our channel brings fresh updates every single day, revealing rare coins, secret discoveries, and valuable treasures that people accidentally spend without ever knowing their true worth. Stay curious, keep searching your change, and who knows, the next valuable coin might already be in your pocket.